Morning, dear students. Before starting the chapter, the cop and the anthem, just answer some of the questions. Have you ever found yourself in a situation in which what happened was the opposite of what you expected? If so, you are familiar with the irony of the situation, which is often embarrassing. The story that you are going to read has a number of such situations. Dear children, have you ever heard you found yourself in a situation where what you expected but actually happened absolutely opposite to that? Then what are the circumstances, what happened, and what happens in the story you will got to know after reading the story Cock and the Anthem. Let's start it. Soapy moved restlessly on his seat in a Madison Square. There are certain signs of snow that show that winter is coming. Soapy is the protagonist of this story, hero of the story. So he was sitting on a chair, on a seat in Madison Square. It's the name of a place, a public place. There are the indication that snow is very far approaching, the winter is coming very fast. Birds began to fly south because birds were also started migrating. People want new warm clothes, and Soapy moves restlessly on his seat in the park. When you see these signs, you know that winter is near. Now everybody was just purchasing new warm clothes. Everybody was preparing for the arrival of winter, but Soapy's condition was somewhere different. A dead leaf fell at Soapy's feet. That was a special sign for him that winter was coming. It was time for all who lived in Madison Square to prepare. Now the dead leaves have started coming up, the trees were ready to be bare. So it is the sign that winter is very near. Soapy's mind was realized that fact. The time had come. Now this is the time that each and everybody had to prepare for the arrival of winter season. But his mind is busy in thinking something. That time had come. He had to find some way to take care of himself during the cold weather, and therefore he moved restlessly on his seat. Now he had to think some ways to shift for the warm place. So because he is very poor, he didn't have a house, he didn't have any proper shelter to go for winter. During summertime, he had spent his time on sitting or sleeping on public parks. Now, sleeping on public parks meaning death, because winter is there. Soapy's hopes for the winter were not very high. He was not thinking of sailing away on a ship. He was not thinking of southern skies or for the Bay of Naples. Now, Soapy's dreams were not very high. He was not so rich that he would plan for some shifting for any good place, warm place, or Bay of Naples. Likewise, 3 months in the prison of Blackwell's Island was what he wanted, because he did not have a home. So he wanted to shift in Blackwell's prison. And anyhow, if he could get punishment for 3 months, so he could survive this winter. Otherwise, he did not have any place to go. So 3 months he had to go for any place or that prison. 3 months of food every day and a bed every night. Why he was ready to go to prison? Because everybody is trying to escape from prison. He was willing to go for prison because if he would be there, he would get all-time food and bed will be there to sleep. Here he is sleeping on public parks. 3 months safe from the cold north wind, safe from cops. Cops meaning police. For 3 months, He would be absolutely safe from winter, safe from the police. This is what Sophie wanted most in the world. Only this was the high hope Sophie has for this winter. For years, Blackwell's Island had been his winter home. Richer New Yorkers made their plans to go to Florida or to the shore of the Mediterranean Sea each winter. Sophie made this small plan for going to the island. Every time he wanted to save his life by shifting to this prison. Others were going for high places, others were going for warm places because they could afford. But for Sophie, only prison was his escaping shelter. And now the time had come. 3 big newspapers, some under his coat and some over his leg, had not kept him warm during the night in the park. Because he did not have any clothes. So what he had done to protect himself, he was keeping newspapers under his coat, somewhere in between his legs, so that he should feel warm. Otherwise, his dress was not enough to make him warm. So Sophie was thinking of the island. There were places in the city where he could go and ask for food and a bed. These would be given to him. He could move from one building to another and he would be taken care of through the winter. But he liked Blackwell's Island better. Though if he would go to city, if he would ask shelter from places to places, people to people, if he would go, or he would beg. By begging, he could get all these things. Someday, some people can give him food, shelter, but he did not want to do this sort of begging. He had selected that prison will be better. If he would be able to go to prison, that would be far better. Sophie's spirit was proud. If he went to any of these places, there were certain things he had to do. In one or another, he would have to pay for what they gave him, because he knew it very well. If somebody was giving him anything, he had to do something for them. He had to pay something. Free of cost, nobody gives anything to anyone. But if he would be able to go to prison, that would be free of cost deal. They would not ask him for money, but they could make him wash his whole body. They would make him answer questions. They would want to know everything about his life. He knew that when he would ask people for all these favors, they would not ask him money because they knew he did not have money. But they could ask him to do just whole body, their whole body he should clean. They would ask several questions which he did not want to answer. They could ask questions about his life he did not want to answer. So this way he wanted only the prison, a big escape for his winter.